Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday. If you don't know, my name is Brittany. I am a perfume enthusiast, whatever you want to call me. Anything that smells good, it's right up my alley. So if that's the kind of content that you like, please subscribe to my channel. Please turn on your post notifications so that anytime you will be notified when I upload a new video. And just a little quick disclaimer, I have been sick and so has my daughter. So if my voice sounds a little in and out, it's just because I'm getting over a cold. So I wanted to make this video because we did just post a Dapper Live video yesterday with myself, Cordell, and Jasmine. Cordell and I are admins on the Dapper Fragrance page. But I wanted to also post this video on my YouTube channel because this is the biggest discount that Dapper does for the year for Black Friday. So if anybody is interested in trying Dapper fragrances, definitely take advantage of this because, again, this is their biggest sale of the year. If you want to take advantage of Black Friday deals, the code is BLACK20 and it starts today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, of course, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you would go from there. I believe like California is 3 hours behind Eastern Standard Time. I'm Mountain Standard Time, so I'm 2 hours behind. And if you're Central Standard Time, you would be 1 hour behind. So again, definitely take advantage of this. They will also have their body butters on sale as well. Some of these fragrances, I believe 2 of them are already on the site, but the rest of them are coming and they are not on the site as of right now. I believe 1 or 2 are going to be released either sometime this upcoming week, but don't quote me on that. Either 1 or 2 of these more will be coming out on the Dapper site. I have the body butters right there. There's like a little stack. But they're going to be doing Bianco Latte, Jolie, Escapade Gourmand, Hufflepuff, Minnie Mouse, Tahoda. I'm thinking I'm missing like 1 more. I believe there's like 6 or 8 in total, and the body butters are amazing. They went from 4 ounces, now they're 8 ounces, and a different presentation. But the body butters are phenomenal. I have Hufflepuff. I've had it for about a month and a half now, and it's almost gone. I use it every single day. I layer it with any fragrance, like just on its own. It's amazing. I got Bianco Latte and Jolie as well, and they're scented enough without being too overbearing. And they're definitely not like super light. But they're amazing quality. They're nice and has like a nice sheen, makes your skin super soft. It's not greasy, it's not oily. But the body butters would layer perfectly with the matching fragrance or anything else in your collection. So I'm going to start off with the first 6. I believe 2 out of these are already on the site, and I'll start with those. But the first 2 that are on the site right now that you can get your hands on, these are compared to the aromas of Josette Creme de la Berry, and then you also have Parfums de Marly's Altair. This is a newer release just recently. This one has been out for a little while, but Creme de la Berry is a fragrance that is kind of in the same realm as Crybaby, but more fruitier, not so tart. But this is, if you took Captain Crunch cereal, poured it in a bowl of milk, and kind of did like a strawberry drizzle of like strawberry syrup, this is a very fruity type gourmand. Again, I don't like foodie gourmands. I don't like smelling like real chocolate or realistic food, but this to me is a fruity gourmand without being foodie and actually smells like a fragrance. This to me is something that would be perfect for winter. I think it would be perfect for spring and summer. I would more so do it on like a summer night, not here like in Arizona when it's 115 degrees out. But again, if you love something, rock it whenever you want. But this isn't like tart like Crybaby is. This is more of like fruity sweet. But I think this is amazing. This is definitely leaning feminine, absolutely. But if you're a man and you like scent profiles like that, then wear it, whatever makes you happy. But this is on the Dapper site right now. And again, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Black Friday sale, it's Black 20 for 20% off. The next one is the Parfums de Marly Altair. This is a citrusy vanilla. In the top, you're going to get those citruses. I had all the notes from the live yesterday, but I discarded them. And I think well, of course, I'm on my phone, so I can't look up the notes. But this is definitely, if you spray it on paper, it leans masculine. When I sprayed this on my skin, it definitely pulls sweeter. You definitely pick up the vanilla more, but you will continue to get a little bit of that citrusy feel to it. It reminds me of something, I want to say like a Aqua di Gio, something like that, with like that citrusy opening. But again, it doesn't do it justice spraying it on paper. You have to spray this on the skin. Some of these I tested all before I went live with Cordell on the Dapper page, and they're all great scents. They're all amazing. They don't smell bad whatsoever, but you got to put these on your skin. When your skin warms these up, it brings the notes out a lot better. But I wore this, as you can tell. I put a little dent in it. I wore it the other day at work, and I got compliments. Somebody said I kind of felt like a fresh, citrusy vanilla, and that's what it is. So on skin, it definitely is unisex. The next one I'm going to talk about is another Josette. Same house as the Creme de la Berry, and this is Josette's, or compared to the aroma of Josette's Accident à la Vanille. Now this is just same genre of Escapade Gourmand, Epico Vinnie Charnel, like all those type of vanilla scents. The designer scent from Black Opium Le Parfum. This is just a vanilla balm. I know there's sandalwood and striax in the base, so you definitely get the vanilla with the sandalwood. It is sweet. I wouldn't say as sweet as Escapade Gourmand. I would not compare them to be similar, but they are in that same ballpark when it comes to vanillas. For me, this is a great layering scent. This is great on its own. Again, if you love scents like just your vanilla, like Black Opium Le Parfum, Escapade Gourmand, just those vanillas upon vanillas, then you're going to love this. There's no way that somebody wouldn't like this on somebody. It's very mass appealing, sweet vanilla, short to the point. It's nothing complex or, super special, but it is a great scent. And I will definitely be wearing that one this winter. The next one is going to be a Kriegler inspired fragrance, and we all know, if you're in the perfume community, that Kriegler fragrances are crazy expensive. Most Krieglers start between $500 to $725 for, I'm not sure if it's like a 50 ml or 100 or even smaller, maybe 30 ml, but I think it's 50 or 100. But Krieglers are crazy expensive, and nobody has that kind of money to be dropping on. I mean, some people do, but I sure as hell don't. So this one is compared to the aroma of Kriegler Monarchy. If you like fragrances that are like a fresh, floral, again, I forgot the notes on this one, but for me, this was kind of the same thing like the Parfums de Marly Altair. You need to put this on your skin. I have some fragrances on my skin already, and again, guys, these atomizers, Yeah, see, on skin, it pulls completely different than it does on a tester strip or paper. But this is like you're fresh out of the shower. This is a high-end luxury laundry detergent or a fabric softener. It has some sweetness. I believe it has like a violet leaf or something like that. But it's kind of sweet, definitely fresh. This is, again, like something fresh out of the shower. Spritz this on. You're going to smell like a lovely, beautiful, and it's not like a, again, there's white florals, but it's not like, how am I trying to say, like an aged white floral. This isn't like something from the 80s and 90s white florals where it's like an aged, it doesn't smell like that. This is very feminine. Again, creamy, like creamy white florals, some sweetness, and some freshness. This is, to me, this would be office appropriate, signature scent appropriate, all year round appropriate. It's definitely something that like a woman in like an all white business suit with, you know, a little bit of accessories, going to like a business meeting. This is definitely something that she would be rocking, being sophisticated, and just a beautiful signature scent. So if you've had your eye on these Kriegler Monarchy, definitely check out the Dapper version and do not waste your money on the original, because like I say all the time, Dapper gets it between 97 to like 98% close to the original. So I definitely recommend saving your money and going with this Kriegler. The next one I have is a newer release from Kilian, and this is Dapper's compared to the aroma of Kilian's Smoking Hot. Now this one, to my nose, definitely leans masculine. This is apple, incense, cinnamon on the top, and then as it dries down, you get tobacco, oak moss, and then in the base, you get like a vanilla and a musk. It's a great scent. I think if a man walked by me and smelled like this, I'd, you know, turn around and be like, ooh, you know, like, what's he wearing? This definitely, throughout the life of the fragrance, carries that incense, smoky, crisp citrus from the apple. You definitely get a little bit of the cinnamon, but for me, this is a smoky fragrance, but it's not too smoky. It's not, I'm not a fan of tobacco. I don't really pick up on the tobacco, but I definitely get the incense. I definitely get the crisp, like apple and cinnamon. And as this dries down, you start to lose that incense, and mainly in the dry down, you get like the vanilla. You still pick up on the cinnamon and the apple. This is a unique fragrance. I have not smelled anything like it. Kilian is a house that I truly enjoy. So if you are a woman looking for a fragrance that is, in my opinion, I would see it being not as mass appealing as like, you know, Prada's Rosa Luna Ocean, you know, like those kind of scents that are super mass appealing. If you want something that leans a little different but still smells amazing, I would definitely recommend grabbing Smoking Hot by Kilian, and this is Dapper's compared to the aroma. This is a really good one. I sprayed this on my skin last night, and I kept, you know, smelling fragrances, you know, on and off, and as this dries down, to me, it gets a lot better. But I think that would be a great selection for a man who is not into, you know, super mass appealing scents, but not getting a little too overboard, how some niche fragrances can totally be. Now, the last one of the 6 And again, the Cream de la Berry and the Altair are already on the Dapper site, so you can purchase those right now. These ones are coming slowly but surely throughout, you know, the first of the year. Now, this one has been super popular, super hard to find, but this is compared to the aroma of House of Sillage's Wonder Woman. Now, when I have not smelt the original, but I'm telling you, when I smelt this, it gives me vibes of Celine Black Tie, but of course more fruity because there is in the opening raspberry, Divana, bergamot, and you definitely get the raspberry, bergamot, Divana, and sometimes Divana can be a little wonky. Like Ambrosia Imperial has Divana in it, but that's not all I get. This is unisex, in my opinion. I believe man, woman, this is signature scent. I mean, you can already see the dent I put in it. I wore this 2 days in a row, and I got mad compliments on this. And then as it dries down, I believe in the mid, there's iris, orris, and of course in the base, like vanilla, musk. This is a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic scent profile. This is that orris you pick up, like even smelling it from the atomizer, I get the orris. So if you love fragrances like Celine Black Tie with that smooth orris butter and iris, you're gonna love this with a little bit of fruitiness, a little bit of citrus. This is fantastic. I highly, highly, highly recommend getting your hands on Dapper's take on Wonder Woman. I know the original has been sold out. It's hard to find. They did like a limited edition at one point. But this scent profile, scents like this makes my eyes roll back in my head. Like Ambrosia Imperial. The first time I smelled that, it made my eyes roll. I'm like, I need a bottle of this right now. You guys, this is everything. Everything. I know when Cordell smelled all of the 6, out of all of them, this one was his favorite. And again, totally unisex. And on skin, it's even better. So again, guys, during the Black Friday sale, grab this. I'm hoping at some point in time we could possibly do a body butter in this, because, ooh-wee, I tell you what, I'd be wearing this all the time. So again, this is Dapper's take on Wonder Woman by the House of Sillage. So we kind of did like a little surprise yesterday. So there are 6 more fragrances that Dapper is going to be releasing. Some of these are super high-end niche fragrances that start anywhere from $375 and go up from there. And the 3 I want to talk to you about is none other than, compared to the aroma of Mind Games. We have Mind Games French Defense, and then we have Mind Games Queening, and then we have Mind Games Lenora. All of these fragrances on the Mind Games website start at $375. These are expensive, pricey fragrances. And again, with Dapper, you can get a 30 ml bottle for $35. And again, Black Friday sale, 20% off. If you spend like $300 or more, then you get 30% off. So the more money you spend, the bigger the discount. But right now what we're doing is no matter if you spend, less than that, you get 20% off. So French Defense is a fruity, woody type of floral. French Defense I know has cherry, violet leaf, chamomile. So this is a slightly fruity, and I believe like the chamomile gives it a little bit of creaminess, like a smoothness. But this is, I've never smelt the original, but again, this is one that you have to put on skin. French Defense has, people always they were asking, is it like a lost cherry kind of cherry? It is not. It is not a syrupy sweet. It is literally like a whimsical cherry wrapped in violet leaf, you know, sitting on a chamomile tea kind of thing. You do get the cherry, but it's very light and a whimsical cherry. It's not a lost cherry that's syrupy sweet, you know, nothing like that. So if you like cherry and violet and chamomile and vanilla and musk, you're going to love French Defense. I feel, again, that one is definitely a signature scent worthy fragrance. Now, the next one is going to be Queening. Queening to me smells like something, and it's driving me crazy. Somebody said it reminds them of coconut nanas, and I can see that. But this has like fresh cotton accord. I believe there's like coconut, musk in the base. This I was surprised by. This on skin smells, again, like a clean luxury fabric softener. It is creamy. You do pick up on that cotton accord, but it's not like super like that Bath and Body Works, the cotton candy, or the cotton coconut. Like that gave me a headache. But you do pick up on the cotton. It is a little like sweet, fresh. But this one, again, I wore it the other day, just a couple sprays. You can already see the little dent, but I love this. And again, it reminds me of something kind of like coconut nanas, but way better. I ended up selling coconut nanas because, again, it gave me a headache. But this one is, again, I feel like another signature scent worthy fragrance. Again, these Mind Game fragrances are crazy, crazy expensive. So if you've been wanting to try Mind Game fragrances, especially any of these three, get it from Dapper. Again, they do have samples. And again, when you place an order, you do get at least 2 samples for free included in your order so that you possibly could sample these before you buy a full bottle. Now, the last one is my absolute favorite. I die when I smell this. And this is Mind Game's Lenora. This is passion fruit, and it's definitely a fruity floral. Passion fruit, white florals, vanilla. I mean, this is feminine. This is femininity in a bottle. Pretty girl fragrance. Definitely not a unisex in my opinion. This is definitely feminine. Like I forgot to mention, Queening for me, I think would be unisex. To me, I think it leans a little bit feminine, but Cordell loves Queening. It is unisex in my opinion, leaning just a tiny bit feminine, but both woman or man can rock that. Now, French Defense, in my opinion, I believe it's unisex. I think either sex could rock that fragrance and love it. But again, Lenora, this is totally feminine. I haven't really smelt anything like it to compare it to, but you definitely get passion fruit. So if you like fragrances like Narcotica Oasis with that passion fruit fruity, then you're going to love this. This kind of is in that same ballpark as Narcotica Oasis. So again, this is femininity through and through. I love and adore this. I want to wear this all the time. Now sorry guys, my hip is like falling asleep, so I got to keep moving myself around. So the next one we have, if you like fragrances like Sauna Oud Blend, Lyra by Xerjoff, if you like those citrusy sponge cake or, you know, type fragrances, then you're going to love, compared to the aroma of, sorry if I butcher this name, Regalian Haas. So this is citrus in the top, a little bit of licorice, praline, vanilla, tonka bean. This is your Lyra Again, I have both of them. I actually just sold Lyra. I feel like in those ones, the licorice is a little bit more prominent. In here, I get it, but it's like toned down. But this is a citrusy gourmand. Again, if you love citruses that are like a lemon, citrus, vanilla, then you're going to love this. This is incredible. It's sweet. It's like a sponge cake with, you know, vanilla drizzle icing and all this stuff. This is perfect for fall and winter. This gives you like holiday vibes again, like Lyra and Sauna Oud blend. And I have that one posted for sale too on Facebook in the Scented Sanctuary group. So again, I feel like, you know, like unknown pleasures and scents like that, then you're gonna love Haas. Again, these all will be released slowly but surely. The next one for me, this is a scent that definitely leans masculine. This is Dapper's take on Boadicea, the Victorious Faith. And now we all know, again, if you're in the fragrance community, that Boadicea fragrances are crazy, crazy, crazy expensive. Again, you're up there in the $400, $500, $600 price range. This to me is what I think a man should smell like every day. It's a little fresh, citrusy, and as it dries down, it gets a little sweeter, and it definitely warms up on the skin. I'm probably going to give this one to my husband because, again, I think this is a mass appealing scent for all noses. This is fantastic. I would definitely love to give that to my husband to smell like that all the time. And now the last one I have is Lorenzo Pazzagalli Van Ecstasy. This is loads again of vanilla, but you have agarwood, which is oud in the base. This is, I do own the original Van Ecstasy, but this is a beautiful, beautiful loads of vanilla and oud. Now, if you are not familiar with oud can go many ways. It can lean, you can have like a beginner oud, like I know some Kayali fragrances of some of her new releases are oud friendly. But this is a beginner oud. If you want to try a fragrance that has oud, I highly recommend trying the Van Ecstasy. Oud can lean very like fecal, earthy, just nasty smelling. And I don't like ouds like that at all. I had a fragrance at one point that had oud in it, and it literally smelled like rotten wood, that like poop. It was just, it's very off-putting, some ouds. But if you want to try a fragrance that has oud, that is like a mass appealing light oud, definitely try out Dapper's aroma of Lorenzo Pazzagalli's Van Ecstasy. To me, I would wear this every night. It's comforting, it's cozy, it's sweet. Again, like Black Opium's Le Parfum, like Epico, Vinnie Charnel, Escapade. It's vanilla overload, but this has a oud backbone that just gives it some depth. And again, it's not like that animalic, dirty, skanky oud. It's just not. So, you know, again, I highly recommend all of these fragrances, guys. These are fantastic. Dapper is a house that I have gone down the rabbit hole, and I am getting all kinds of craziness and lost in it because I absolutely love Dapper, and I love Travis. I love his family. I love Cordell, my admin team, and you know, these fragrances are amazing. They're great quality. They're gonna last. Again, you know, you can buy a $500 Boadicea fragrance and smell like it for 2 hours, and you feel like, you know, you got suckered, you know, but you can buy the Dapper version and smell like that to 6-8 hours and not feel guilty about it if you have to keep repurchasing a bottle because you're blowing through it. So a lot of these fragrances, again, are slow releases. I believe this upcoming week, one or two may be coming out, but I highly recommend taking advantage of this Dapper discount for Black Friday. Again, it's their biggest discount of the year. So again, go on to dapperfragrances.com, use code BLACK20 for 20% off. Again, if you spend $300 or more, you do get the 30% off discount. You cannot overlap discounts. It's either one or the other. But I highly recommend getting your hands on the body butters. They're going to be available today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like I said, the Black Friday deal starts then too. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Sorry, it's a little long, but I wanted to let everybody know all of these amazing fragrances are coming slowly but surely to, again, the Parfums de Marly Althea and Crème de la Berry are on the Dapper site right now. So I hope everybody has an amazing Sunday. I hope everybody has a happy, happy, happy Thanksgiving. I hope we're all thinking how blessed and wonderful we are to be here every day and be with friends and family. So just be grateful and thankful this upcoming Thanksgiving, and give everybody that you love a big hug and tell them how much you are grateful for them. So have an amazing Sunday, guys. Go Buffalo. But I hope everybody has a great day. Until next time, guys, have a good one.